increased tremendously. And so he became one of my closest family friends. And we kept this up. And then they were all in the East. And then Adrian, his daughter, Morie's daughter, decided to move out west. And since Morie was living with her, they went out there. And this was my last, other than the people, my daughter in New York City, the only remaining relative, went with Morie out to the West Coast. And so I lost this association. And everything he did took it 4 times. If I did it, I did it once and messed it up. He would do it 4 times. Everything he did was perfect. It was perfect. So we worked on this for the last 4 years out there. I would come out to see him. And so we got it to the point, after a lot of urging on my part, we got it to the point where he, in fact, about 3 weeks ago, he reported that he was putting the last spray paint on this airplane. I called, it was a 1.5 passenger airplane. Which meant that if you sit in it with 2 people, you have to lap shoulders. So when I was there, I asked him if I could get in and sit in it. So I did, and it was such that I didn't realize I couldn't move like I used to, and I couldn't get out of the airplane. So I'm sitting there waiting. I said, Morie, how are you going to get out of this airplane? So he went in the house. He got 4 cushions. Stuck them underneath so I could get out. I just want to know that it was a good association, which I think was the most important part of this course. So Morie, I want to say goodbye and look forward to the Cormans of the future.
Morie, to me, whenever I used to see him, was working on a project. He had tools in his hand. He was retired, fully retired, but he was always fixing something. And there is a tenet in Judaism called tikkun olam, repairing the world. And to me, that's what Morie did. Very quietly, invisibly, silently, but making sure, as Harry said, that everything was perfect. I'm talking about Facebook and how great it's been and how I'm in touch with my family and my friends. And he finds his way into my Facebook and starts responding to friend requests for me. Only the men. And I all of a sudden realized what he was doing. I said, well, what are you doing? He said, well, this guy looked nice. I thought maybe you should be friends with him. Apparently, it was his idea in his role as caretaker that I needed somebody else to take care of me. So he was trying to find me a husband. That's what he decided was his mission. And what I said to him was, look, that guy's not it. Trust me. That's why I haven't responded to his friend request, but I will find somebody. And I promise that when I do, you can walk me down the aisle.
He taught me so much about living and what that really means. An 88-year-old who used an iPhone, computer, drove a car, and was in the midst of building a 2-seater airplane with his 95-year-old brother. He was a truly amazing person.
I thought I'd bring these because, in particular for those of you who saw Dad over the last several years, there was rarely a day that he didn't have one or both of those on him. And I was asked why I didn't put them with him. And I said, I couldn't part with them. There was no way they were going. Sorry, they're mine, Dad. And it's really a pleasure to be here, and I thank my brother for so much that he's done over the last couple weeks. You should see who's here. There's a whole bunch of people, and it was a great day yesterday with the kids. It was a great evening with family and friends out at dinner last night. And it's a lovely day today. And most importantly, as I just said to the rabbi, the Red Sox beat the Minnesota Twins yesterday 4-0. Scott Coles pitched 5 innings. And the Celtics won by a ton. So, this is the man who taught me how to do a box score properly at baseball by taking us to Fenway. He died doing what he truly loved. I don't remember, and Glenn will fill this in for me, whether he went out to get his pilot's license the day before my mother was buried or the day after she was buried. But she absolutely wanted nothing to do with him flying, and he only wanted to do that.